Wonder if I'm visible.
Can I put this here? Yeah, you just want to, okay. Okay.
Yeah, now I can see you. Good morning once again. Delighted to be with you on the second day of the World Education Summit. And I'm really glad that I have this opportunity to share a few concerns that we face in the state of Manipur. I would like to begin my speech in this manner. Let us consider this. Everybody born on this earth is born with a responsibility of making this world a better place. Nelson Mandela had put forward like this, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful tool or weapon which you can use to change the world." I quote. Framers of our national policy has rightly put priority on the right to education. And I believe it is on this premise that the World Education Summit is being organized so that the various stakeholders in the field of education can converge and deliberate on how to make the objective of education to be achieved in our country. I once again and will continue to appreciate and thank Elets and Digital Learning Technomedia with its leadership, Mr. Ravi and also Chandan, and the entire team for this opportunity that you have given me to come and be part of this summit again. Ladies and gentlemen, in my humble capacity as the Secretary of the Board of Secondary Education, Manipur, I'm here to convey on behalf of my government that the state of Manipur, with Honorable Chief Minister, Shri N. Biren Singh, and a very dynamic Education Minister, Mr. Thokchom Radeshyam Singh, and also a team of officials have taken upon itself the responsibility of taking education on a higher level than it was 2 or 3 years ago. As rightly pointed out by our respected advisor of NAC, he has mentioned the challenges of, in all the aspects of development that states like Manipur and other states of northeastern India is facing because of the geographical isolation, and not only geographical isolation, but also of the emotional isolation that the region has so far been a victim of. And he has also pointed out, and I will not elaborate on it, that there are so many challenges. Most of the challenges has been already pointed out. And yes, being faced with such challenges, now, how are we to take education forward in a state like Manipur? Actually, I had thought I would give a profile of Manipur, but I don't think that is so much needed, because if you Google Manipur and the profile of Manipur, everyone will have a general idea. And I encourage you to do that. And I encourage you to understand the kind of situation and the kind of difficulties that we face. In spite of that, just as was mentioned, that there are so many programs which the government is initiating in order to bring about education for all. And the various flagship programs that have been launched by the government. Yes, Manipur also has tried its best to, to be in step with all those and try to implement them in our own way, considering the constraints that are there. Yet we have made remarkable strides, I should say. The Department of Education, especially the school section, has taken up and launched several flagship programs. Together with the national programs, we have also started many flagship programs under the initiation of our Honorable Chief Minister to improve infrastructure of schools, especially government schools, by creating model schools through active participation of teachers, students, and communities. Because it was felt that education, if it is to improve, has to come by concerted effort from all the stakeholders. Then to incentivize teachers through teachers training, then transfers, postings, and promotions. Then to make learning a joyful experience by making Saturdays a no school bag day and engaging students in fun and games, do-it-yourself projects, community services, etc. Recently, under the initiative of the Director of Education, School Section, Mr. Kiran Kumar Thokchom, an IAS officer, who is also the Chairman of the Board of Secondary Education, Manipur, has developed the textbooks of environmental sciences of our curriculum in comic form. And it has been introduced, and we are still developing it so that we can have more textbooks like that, so that learning becomes a joyful activity, and also it is easily understood, it becomes interesting and engaging. Then various other programs are also to be implemented to bridge the gap between knowing and being able to do. The state has vast potential in the field of sports, art and culture, dance and drama, tourism, healthcare, food and fruit processing, handloom and handicrafts, international trade, IT and IT-enabled services, and many others. Dear friends, do you see an opportunity here? Is there anybody, one or two, if there is anyone who can commit to contribute to Manipur in your field of expertise, my presence here would have borne fruit, and the summit would have achieved its objective. Thank you, and God bless.